What is up, pastimes? This is Unofficial here. Welcome back to another episode of DRAMAtical Murder, and we're starting Len's route today. And before I get to that, there were some extra choices. Like, if you actually went through the common route again, there were some extra choices that involved Len. I was going to show them, but there really wasn't much. It was just kind of like an added dialogue, if you will, in between. Just like small interactions that didn't really have anything to, I guess, change the story, or, you know, necessarily I don't need to show you on. So saying that, I didn't feel like I needed to show it to you awesome ones. But when I was going through, now I'll tell you what happened right now. Mizuki's mind just completely, it's gone now. He had a mind-breaking moment. It was this, you know, like how he was having Granny held and like had a knife to her throat when Aoba used scrap. This is like what happened after. So we're in that after scene right now. Now, when I was going through, I was holding the control button, which is not nitro skip, but it's just like skipping through the text, or I forgot exactly what it's called, the skip text button. Anyways, something happened that was different that I'd never seen from the other routes. So, and this one was pretty significant. Like, it was actually really different compared to the other. So, we're going to start here. If it starts repeating itself, you might not see it, but we'll see from there. Anyways, without further ado, let's see what happens, because this is weird. This is really weird. We never did this in the past. In the past, we never, ever jumped in whatever's going to happen right now. At that moment, I felt like I was sinking into the ground. No way. This again? Yeah, I think we jumped into Rhyme or something, or scrap. I don't know. But yeah, we're about to get that animation. Yeah. When I saw this, I was like, wait, this is different. So I stopped, and I was like, nope, I need to go back. I need to save on the part before this happens. So that's what I did. I saved before the part, and here we go. What is that sound? Okay, so we're in Rhyme. What? Why are we in Rhyme? Who pulled us in this time? This is completely different from all the other routes. So I have no idea what the hell's going on. I'm not sure. I can't remember if this is our second or third drive, but I'm pretty sure it's our second one. But anyways, like, Len, do you have anything to tell us about? Like, what's going on? What's that? Who's that? Whoa, what is happening? Is it time to battle? Is it time to duel? Toue? What? How did you get a drive-by on us? How are you here? Come on in. How come Ren always takes the punishment? Goodness, we never attack until our durability is literally at 0. My goodness. Why do you want... Explain yourself. So Toue used to have been a Rhyme player. He had to be, unless, I don't know. What did we use? Did it work? Did it hurt? Wow, that did absolutely nothing. This is rigged. This game is rigged. Yeah, why? Explain. Explain yourself before you kill Len, which we all know is probably not gonna happen, but this is not looking so well. Come on in. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened? What do you mean? Oh, someone can. Someone will stop you. I mean, it was proven the route before this one that I played that someone can stop you. Maybe not Rhyme, but they can stop you. You can go screw yourself. You know what the outcome's gonna be if I do that. How you... You bastard. So all that was just for a warning? What the hell is that all about? Oh my goodness. I should have told you earlier that like those that remember I said like there were some extra options when like doing the common route. Well, I can tell you really quick what those options were. Like there's one where you could like open the bag and just I don't know what I awoken from exactly, Granny, but pretty much like those small options, those small extra commentary ones. Like there's one where you just talk to Ben for a bit. There's that one. There's one where you open a bag, you pet his fur, and then you close it up. And then there was Ren made a joke. There was one where Ren made a joke. It was like the dumbest joke. It wasn't even on purpose, but it was just so random. I was like, okay, well, I see how it is. Like it was only like small little things. Again, if you download the game, you could go check it out for yourself, but it wasn't really nothing too much, if you will. This was significant for some reason. I guess it was. You know, it was random too, but anyways, I'm not sure if you're going to see the rest of this in case it does repeat itself. That voice. I'm glad you're okay. Why is Granny here? When I tried to get up, I realized I was resting on Granny's lap. Here, I'm going to go ahead and just save. Because you never know. I want to save here. Overwrite because we don't need that anymore. And we're going to go ahead and press control and see what happens. Okay, yeah, so... Okay, yeah. Let's go back then. Anywhere Aoba goes, it's chaos. I mean, you should know that by now. I mean, either one, someone tries to rape me, or two, someone spies on me, or three, just someone obsesses over me. It's one of the three. Those are all kind of connected in its own weird way, but that's right. I think of how I stopped Mizuki's people from loading Granny into the car. After that, I was pulled into the Rhyme again. Why did Toue come out? It made no sense. It didn't. We couldn't even lay a hand on them. But still, why was Toue? And he spoke even as if he knew something about me. He knows more to us than we know ourselves. Feeling incredibly uneasy, I look at Mizuki, who has fallen face down to the ground. Mizuki? Oh no. And none of you four know what's going on either. Oh, I completely skipped that. I'm so sorry. Surprisingly so. Oh, Claire, it's alright. Seeing everyone's faces gives me a peace of mind and fills me with determination, and I find my body suddenly feeling heavy. And time to pass out. Yep. Let's go home. And I heard, according to you awesome ones, there's some extra dialogue to this too. Granny's gonna tell us a little bit more, so I'm curious. So we're going home. Of course you'd say that, but just hearing those words make me very happy. We're going home to our house. I'm so glad. With everybody who had, you know, sexual relations with us too, so that makes it even better, probably. The power in my body gradually ran out, and at some point or another, I lost consciousness. Well, I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, this is different. What is this? Huh? What? What is this? My body won't move. I can't move my neck, fingers, or feet even a single inch. Not even your penis? Terrible timing, I know. It was like my eyes are completely covered in mud. My voice won't come out even when I try to shout. I open my mouth but no sound comes out either. Only air. It's completely pitch black and there's an ounce of light, but I feel like I can't be here. I feel a horrible premonition. This is different. My goodness, this is bad. I need to escape quickly right now. I try to squirm as much as I can, but continue sinking into the mud. But I still have to try. Hurry up. Hurry up. Huh? What? Suddenly I feel someone pulling my right arm. Inside the darkness, my arm floats to the white top. Before my elbow is nothing. It's all gone as if it was eaten off. Well, relentlessly... God, I don't like the sound. Any sound that was dragging just creeps me out. While restlessly squirming in the darkness, I feel someone licking what's left of my lost arm. Like it was saying that it wanted more. An intense fear overtakes me and I scream. Even though nothing sounded, I scream and scream. Ah! 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 Seriously, no jump scares. For the love of God, I don't want a jump scare right now. Please tell me else this is a bad dream. Bad trip. Bad trip. It was a bad trip. Okay, good. Whew, the next time I open my eyes, all I see is the ceiling. That is a terrible nightmare, man. This is your room. My room. Okay. Whew. Make sure. I blink a few times and slowly my sense of reality comes back to me. Ouch. The inside of my head keeps pounding. I need some medicine. I seriously get up and I see Len coiled up under the futon. Wow, I really used the Japanese O that time. Just like how he always would. On a normal day. Looking at him, I feel like I would have come back to my senses. We finally came back home. I reach out my hand to Ren and start to lightly pet him. He starts up.
Aoba.
What the hell happened to me, Ren? Honestly, not too good. Yep. Yeah, we really need that medicine right now. I get for my bed to leave and hold Ren in my arms with me. I'm curious. Okay, so this is something I kind of just thought about just now, but the medicine, like, I'm sure we're gonna find out in this round most likely, but this medicine obviously is supposed to go against. It's like an antidote, if you will. Maybe not destroy completely, but to slow down, or I don't know, or maybe just like. Maybe it is meant to destroy. I don't know. But for sure slow down our desire side from coming out completely. Like, I'm feeling that's what the pills are meant for. Is to not bring that side out. Which makes me wonder that probably, like I said, we're about to find out. I'm assuming that Granny's going to tell us, like, the reasoning behind it all. Because, not Noise, but Aoba has never ever explained why we take the pills other than that it's for his headaches. But obviously, it has to be for more than just a headache. Obviously, it has to be. Just a thought, but it feels like an awful violent vibration keeps moving through my body. But I smell the scent of a lot of food coming from the hallway and forget the pain for a little while. Granny must have made something. Granny, I'm so glad she's safe. Since happiness can't exactly fill my stomach, I go downstairs.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I'm glad we got. Alright, well, I'm really happy I kind of went through this because now I'm 100% sure. Well, obviously, she just told us straight up that the medicine was to calm us down so we don't switch into the desire. So that's nice to know. So it was more than the headache. Speaking with fervor, Granny takes both my hands and grip them tightly. Her hands are warm and soft. This is the warmth of my gentle Granny. It's the warmth of someone important to me. Someone who's always watched over me. Is that it? She nods her head and gives me a tiny smile. I thought there would be more. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Suddenly, I remember everything I didn't speak with Granny about. I never talked about my fight with Toue and Rhyme, but maybe we fought him, Rhyme. Maybe he was the one who actually caused us to go to the hospital. Never know, but talking to her after all that is hard. If she were to know that I was involved with Toue, she would worry even more. I feel guilty about not telling her everything, but I don't want to make her feel even more anxious over me. I really don't want that. Oh. No, something is wrong. You need to tell her, damn it. In the end, I didn't confess to Granny about my encounter with Toue. Oh, come on. After that, she stands up from the sofa and takes something out from one of the shelves. I felt like I was just lied to now. We barely got anything from that. Oh, I tell you, grab some medicine she gives me. Are you kidding me? So that was it, just a tiny bit. We didn't even learn that much new, other than the fact that Toue interrupted us again, or had another drive-by incident. I go back to my room, flop onto my bed, and stare at the ceiling. The only thing that runs through my head is what Granny said. I don't feel like sleeping at all. How Mizuki and his group was manipulated by morphine. How Granny was actually a researcher for Toue once. Toue's real intentions. How I remember that I participated in Rhyme before about my power, Scrap. And how I might have broken Mizuki beyond repair. Possibly. We definitely broke him down. No matter how many times I roll around into my sheets or lay out deep sighs, the heavy feeling never goes away. Yep. I really did that to Mizuki. If only I'd listened to what Mizuki had to say back there, I might have been able to save him. If only we were given a choice. That's what Granny said. But I wasn't able to do that. Even if I didn't know, I still can't forgive myself. My one action changed Mizuki forever. I can't believe it. I look up to the ceiling and pound my face into my pillow. An uneasy feeling in my arms suddenly surfaces and won't seem to fade away at all. Alright, well, I guess we're going to start up and in. I don't want to think about this alone anymore. I get from bed and by my feet is Ren, curled up in a ball. I hold him close to me and he activates. There we go. Depression happened. Oh yeah. You're telling me we never checked up on our poor Ren. He just got ignored, even though he took most of the damage. I think he did. Really? No problems, are you sure? Well, I did crash out beforehand, so I think I had enough sleep for a day, but... I sit cross-legged and Ren looks up at me, still curled up in a ball. Nothing we could have done, man. Nothing we could have done. We don't know how to control it right now. I think the best time we actually knew how to control it was with Mink. I want to say when we were with Mink, we actually knew how to control it pretty damn well. And not to mention, we were never given, you know, I don't need to say it again. And more than just that, but obviously you weren't listening too carefully, but at the same time, you don't, at this moment, you don't know about your other self. So, fair enough. Oh. If you hadn't, I almost forgot how to English, then, well, obviously your character would be scary to go against in Rhyme, and two, I don't think Meek would ever want to see you again. That is actually, yeah, that's correct. They really do.
でもそういうのあるんだよ。虫の知らせっつうかさ。
He knows a lot
俺につい
more.
て何か知ってるみたいだったし。
Like this, like he's Oswald said, like if this is the true route, we're gonna learn everything. All the beans will spill.
もし
So
かしたらもっと自分で忘れてることとか自分じゃ知らないことがあるんじゃないかって
I think it is Aoba.
そんな気がして。
そうか。
トウエのやってることを止めたいっていうのは絶対だけど、俺トウエが俺について何を知っているのか突き止めたいんだ。
And that makes perfect sense. I don't think he's the only one who knows. I really think Desire knows a lot more about us
これ
too.
も勘でしかないけど、あいつは俺について何かすごく重要なことを知ってる気がする。
I'm telling you, he's not the only one. I'm pretty sure he's not the only one. I'm sure not only him, but Desire, but I'm sure there's another person we haven't met yet that knows a
あい
lot
つと
more.
話さなきゃいけないような気がするんだ。
Oh, we're gonna speak to him, all right? With his mouth shut, then puts his front paws on my
だっ
knee.
たらなおさら今日は休まなければ。
Oh
明
yeah.
日からが本番だろう。
My gut is telling me that we're gonna be running away from people. I'm not a psychic or anything, but that's what I'm predicting.
だよな。
Oh, I hold it in and put him to my
ま
face.
ず俺は俺が今やれることをやんねえとな。
Oh,
ありが
how
とう。
is that not adorable?
お前と話したら少し整理ついて楽になった。
That is just too adorable.
なあよし、そんじゃあ寝るか。
Yep. Oh, I want to pet him now. He's too adorable. I get into bed and then who curls up by my feet, curls up near my face instead.
おやすみ。
Just like my cats. Seriously, my cats do it all the time and I start sneezing when I wake up. I put it in his head and slowly close my eyes. Well, we learned a little bit more. Not too much, but hey, that was an adorable moment, safe to say. And awesome ones, I think we know what's going to happen next. But we'll do that next episode. And I did hope you enjoy this. I'm going to go ahead and say this is going to be a short episode. I'm not sure how long this episode is going to be exactly because I want to edit a lot of stuff out because, again, there wasn't much that really happened that was new. But like I said, I noticed that one thing I thought was somewhat significant to the story. So I thought we should show you. So if a lot of things were repeated, then I'm sorry. But don't worry, next episode, there's going to be a lot more new things. A lot. I'm 100% sure on that because obviously we know what's going to happen next. But again, I did hope you enjoyed this episode. DRAMAtical Murder. So go leave a like and share the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe, comment, see you later. Again, some more DRAMAtical Murder probably on maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. But for sure, tomorrow night or Thursday. And along with that, yeah, we'll see you with some more Decapata and Undertale and a random gameplay video sometime. I don't know. Sometime this week. We'll find out. But until then, I'll see you guys later, okay? Love ya. Don't forget to stay awesome.